नमस्कार. आमच्या ह्या खाशेल्या कार्यावळीन तुमकां सगळ्यांक येवकार. हालींच भुवनेश्वर ओडिसा हांगा जाल्ल्या नॅशनल वेटलिफ्टिंग चॅम्पियनशिपान गोंयच्या अर्चिता शिरोडकारान ब्रॉन्झ मेडल जिखले. आयच्या ह्या आमच्या कार्यावळीन आमी उलोवया अर्चिता शिरोडकरा कडेन आनी जाणून घेवया ताजी वाटचाल. वेलकम टू आवर प्रोग्राम अँड कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन्स फॉर युअर विन. हाव आर यू फीलिंग?
I did win a bronze medal at the national weightlifting competition which was held in Bhubaneswar. I'm very excited because that would be the first medal for Goa. It would be a history that Goa is now in nationals competing among other state players. So I'm really excited and happy. I thank my parents because they have taught me how to utilize my time and they have taught me how to work hard to achieve your goal. I'm also thankful to my coach who has trained me, and I'm looking forward for more competitions and reaching glory for our state Goa. As a child, I dreamt of flying high in the sky. I saw my brother who worked very hard towards taekwondo and athletics. He worked day and night, and he showed a lot of dedication towards that sport, which inspired me. And I secured blue belt in taekwondo, and soon I took powerlifting and weightlifting, and now I'm standing here as a national player.
What was your inspiration? What was that one moment where you decided that I want to go into weightlifting?
So, as a child, I always loved sports. I managed sports and studies very well. I saw my dad, who is a police inspector, now deputy superintendent of police, even working out, keeping a good physique. So I saw him lifting heavy weights, which inspired me. And thus in the year 2018, I lifted my first dumbbell and under his supervision, which then led me to participate in powerlifting competitions. And I won my bronze medal in Pune, and it was an equipped bench press competition, which I wasn't aware. And we were just my dad purchased a suit, Inza, but you need a lot of practice in that, because after wearing that you get a lot of bruises and cuts all over your body, which is very hard and difficult. But we managed to wear it, and we performed, and we secured our first bronze medal in nationals.
For any sport to take up, or any art or anything you take up, you need a lot of dedication and passion. Along with that, you need to do a lifestyle change. So what you had to give up, or what you knew you had to take up to give the best performance?
Like every other athlete, the sleeping pattern changes. You have a specific amount of rest to be taken. Then the diet, you should have a correct nutrition pattern. Avoid junk food, all of the junk food. So I had to risk all of that, and I had to be on a strict diet. You need to come in that particular weight category. Also, you have to manage to put the correct amount of workload, because you don't want it too much on your body. And to maintain that correct physique, remove sweets out. So everyone's favorite, that is chocolate, pastries and cakes, we had to avoid that. Yeah.
See, normally people start and they reach a point, and when they feel, no, I don't want to do it, or I can't do it. What was that one thing which kept you going ahead?
So weightlifting, powerlifting, the sport is something which I love. I take it as my passion. When I was 13, I asked my dad that can I start doing weights. He said that you need to reach a correct age, because you're lifting weights which is more than your body, and your body should be comfortable at lifting that much amount of load. So seeking up to my dad's consultation, and I met many professionals who taught me and gave me more tips about powerlifting and weightlifting. And then I saw athletes such as Steffi Cohen, powerlifter. Then there are many other weightlifters. I saw them working hard, really very hard, day and night. They got cuts, bruises, callus formation all over their hand, but they didn't give up. That inspired me more. And I want to do more. I want to keep growing. I want to represent India soon in international. That would be my dream.
How do you manage your studies and weightlifting?
Yeah. Sports is something which I love, but I didn't compromise my studies. I always got 85 and above in studies, in academics. And I did not waste my time. My parents, they helped me, they scheduled a proper chart for the correct amount of practice, as well as for me to cope up with my studies. Apart from that, I also participated in many singing and painting competitions, and yeah.
Normally what happens is people have dreams and suddenly something happens and they change it. Any moment of time wherein maybe, it's not easy to get into a team and performance, especially when we look at Goa, I don't think there's anyone who's secured a medal. So how difficult or how easy was it to go on that journey?
So, weightlifting is a sport in which you need to have a lot of dedication and focus because it's full of technique, even powerlifting. And I trained by myself, me and my dad, and I was the first coach it was given to me by Sports Authority of Goa from SAG, Andrew Gomes. He taught me the basics, what is weightlifting, and uh, how to perform better in that. Then I went to Pune for my diploma course, personal training. I got the certificate, and now I'm a certified personal trainer. There, I also did training with a professional coach. He taught me more about weightlifting, snatches, and clean and jerk. And now I'm thankful that I secured bronze. However, if we have more coaches in Goa, that will help me to perform better. I will eventually secure gold sooner because there are many states in India and they are well provided with coaches, and yeah, they're performing well.
What do you think is required presently to take part in weightlifting or represent Goa to make Goa team stronger?
To compete in national school games and many reputed competitions. However, we lack a certified coach as compared to other states. They have a well certified coach. And if we have a coach who has better knowledge about this sport, he or she would be able to give us more knowledge, more techniques and forms because weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting is a sport which is having a lot of technique. So in this world, there is no one who has mastered snatch and clean and jerk. So if we have a good coach who is aware of the sport, it would help many of the children, many of the people to take up this particular sport to compete at national and Olympic level.
At a very young age, you have been already called the Iron Women. So, what do you think is required for anyone to achieve their dream? What is that one thing they should have to achieve their dream?
Um, they should have dedication, proper motivation. They should be inspirited. For any sport you want to play, you should give your best. You should have a lot of focus, and you should never give up. There will be times in which you will feel like to give up. It will be too hard. You would cry, but then you need a guardian like my parents who are very helpful and very important to me. They motivate me throughout and they help me to perform better.
How does it feel to be Iron Women of Goa?
Yeah, I'm very happy that I'm known as Iron Lady, strongest woman of Goa. But I want to achieve more because at the national level, I saw people coming from different parts and competing at that national platform. And there were people who lifted more than me, showing that they have they're working more towards that sport, managing studies as well as sports, which is difficult, and they are able to manage. So I'm going to work more harder towards this sport, and next time I'll try achieving gold.
What is your dream ahead now? What more you want to do?
Sports is my passion, and apart from this, I look for writing exams such as competitive exams, UPSCs, and other exams. I'm inspired by my dad. So yeah.
And what will be your profession? You'll be sticking to this, or this will be your hobby, and you will want another profession?
So this sport would always be my passion. I would be want to be. I'll be writing competitive exams such as UPSC and NDA exams. That would be my job. That would be my profession.
What is your liking towards more like you want to join Navy, Army, or police force? What is it specific that you have?
Right now, I think police because I'm motivated by my dad. So yeah, they work really hard and they uh, have late night rounds and they manage their work as well.
A lot of people are watching you right now, a lot of youngsters. So, what is your request? What is your message to all these people who are seeing your story now?
To balance sports as well as studies because both are important in our life. Sports helps us to get a good physique, help us to have a good mental and physical balance, and helps us to have a proper focus and dedication. Studies is important. You can not keep it away. So I would give them a message that they should be good at what they're doing, be it studies, sports, and other curricular activities. Just don't give up and keep going.
Tell us about all the medals that you have won.
First won my bronze medal in Pune powerlifting bench press competition, and as I said before, it was an equipped which we weren't aware, and that was the first time where I wore the Inza and I performed and I secured bronze medal. Next was I secured silver at the national level in Bhubaneswar powerlifting competition that comprised of squats, bench, and deadlift. Then there were many state level competitions, CM competition, and where I secured strongest woman title, powerlifting, in powerlifting and weightlifting. I secured the Iron Lady Award. Then we had the nationals bench press competition in Goa, where I won gold in equipped as well as unequipped. I made a national record in India. Then currently I won the weightlifting bronze medal in Bhubaneswar, and yeah, I'll be working more hard and securing more medals.
In last 2 years, most of the things were shut down. There were no schools, there were no competitions happening. How did this whole thing affect you?
So in this lockdown period, I was still training, and yeah, everything was locked. People were not allowed to move around, but that didn't affect me because if you stop, if you take a leave for about 2-3 days, then you reach back to level zero, and then you have to again build up that strength, which is very difficult. So I kept on working hard and I kept on training with the help of my dad.
Are any of your friends from your group or anybody participating in nationals?
Yeah, at national level, I made many friends from Punjab and Maharashtra. So they were lifting quite heavy with correct guidance, correct training. They performed really well. Even people from Assam and Punjab, they performed really well. They were academically really good. So we got to know about the way they were studying. They was good, and even the sport, their thorough dedication, and they had total focus in the sport.
How do you manage lifting such heavy weights? Because sometimes for us to carry even a 20 kg bag, we feel it very heavy. So how do you manage to carry weight twice of your own or twice, thrice of your own weight?
I can just say that I'm inspired by Mirabai Chahu and Jeremy. They are one of the best lifters in India, and they can do it. So can I? That would be the best motivation. And yeah, I lift more than my body weight. Then this is all the sport is about. And to perform better, as I said before, you need thorough, proper training for it.
You have the title of strongest woman of Goa, then the Iron Women. So are teachers in your school scared of you?
Oh no, the teachers are really nice. There is a lot of equality. All the children are equal in front of them, and they treat everyone with love and affection. And we have one of the best teachers in our school.
How do they feel now that you have won bronze at National Weightlifting Championship? How do they feel?
They're really happy. My principal ma'am, she's really happy, and she really appreciated me a lot. And she supports me in whatever I'm doing, and she's expecting more from me. So I have to perform better in studies as well as sports. And she's looking forward for me to compete at a very elite level.
daughter has won titles like Strongest Women of Goa, Iron Lady, and now she has won bronze at Bhubaneswar. So, how do you feel?
Presently, I should say I'm very proud and overwhelmed with her achievements. But yes, we can see her dedication and her hard work in form of this in a medal.
Normally, we see parents ask their children to choose something very easy. Like normally, for if it's a girl, they say send for chess or maybe badminton. Weightlifting is a very difficult task. You need to put in a lot of efforts, lot of practice. So when she wanted to take up weightlifting, what was your reaction?
Initially, even I was very scared about her picking up these weights and all. But then, when I saw her passion towards these weights, it completely changed my opinion about her going into this sports line.
There are a lot of lifestyle changes that she has made in her life for the dedication of this sport. So, as a mother, we always give the best piece of the cake to the child, and your child is not eating cake. So, how does that feel?
No, she's very focused with her diet. It's not like I get something and I can force her into eating anything. It's not that way. It's she knows what I'm supposed to eat and she picks up the diet. That's it. It's not like I am feeling. Sometimes I do feel that she's not eating like the general kids eat, chocolates and munching about cakes and all. But she's made up her mind that I have to stick up with this diet, and this is what I'm requiring for my performance. So.
A lot of parents, especially when it's a girl, they pull them behind with their dreams. They don't let them go ahead because when you're participating for nationals, you have to travel alone. You have to live in places where we don't know. Parents have no control over. So, what is your request to such parents?
I personally feel that you should believe in your child first and the foremost, because that is what a child is expecting from their parents. In this sports, there is so many things like coming up. Not everybody appreciates this kind of sports. They say that this kind of sports is a man's sport. So why are you indulging your girl into it? So there are this kind of feedbacks that you get, and then the child feels he. Okay, sometimes he feels left around, but that is a time when your family has to stand strong behind you. Like, yes, you go for it. We are there. So, I think we are very happy for Archita, what she's doing at present.
आपल्या कामगिरींतल्यान अर्चितान ताका दिल्ल्या आयर्न वुमन ह्या नावाचो मान राखला. अर्चिताच्या ह्या स्टोरींतल्यान आमच्या मदल्या प्रत्येकाक उर्बा मेळटली आपल्या स्वप्नांच्या दिकेन काम करपाची अशी हांव आस्त बाळगितां. पळयत रावात.